Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we're playing the Mad Warrior. It's still going well. We're up to rank 4, facing almost all very aggressive decks. Like facing a lot of Face Hunter, Mech Mage, and even quite a bit of Sue now. But that is actually a good thing, because this deck excels in defense against aggression. So let's see, we actually have a pretty good hand. I think I'm going to keep all of it. It's not perfect, since we don't really have a good answer to something like a turn 1 Voidwalker. But I'll take this deck. And it could be a Sue, I guess we'll see. Regardless, we have very good 3-drops and 4-drops, and the Taskmaster is good in some situations on turn 2. Like if he plays a Lebanome or something like that. Well, let's see. What are you gonna do? Oh, nothing. So what do we do? Do we play? Like, if I knew if he was a Sue or not, it would be easier. But I think in this particular case, I want to play the Taskmaster here, because then we can buff up the frauding by attacking with that if we need to. I think I want something out there. Okay, you know what, let's do it. It's not often I play the Taskmaster like this, but it just feels right in this particular spot. Just keeps, like... Okay, so it looks like it's a Handlock. So that's fine too. Because versus a Handlock, obviously you want to get some early aggression going. And this way we get a little more than just armoring up on turn 2 is a little not so strong. Okay, we have the axe. Let's see. He has the coin, so he could play like a Drake here if he wants to. What I like about the Frauding Berserker is that it has 4 life, which means it dodges Hellfire. Of course, it does die to Ancient Watcher with a Shadow Flame, unfortunately. But that's 2 cards at least. And 6 mana if you have to play it all in one turn. But that's one of the reasons why I'm always so scared of Ancient Watchers, because then you just know, well, now you can play a big Shadow Flame for only 4 mana if you want to. Okay, looks pretty simple here. Just play these 2. And go for the face. And this Battle Rage might come into play next turn. Like, if we can survive with all the minions here, we could potentially get 3 cards, or even 4 cards if we actually attack a minion here and take some damage ourselves too. Let's see. There's the Hellfire. Might still do the Battle Rage for 2 cards. Oh, Mortal Coil. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. And now our hand is terrible. That ruins everything. Wow. That Hellfire plus Mortal Coil. And it was looking so good. Like with the Battle Rage, but now we have no minions. No nothing. If at least we had 1 minion alive. And then we got the Spellbreaker. It's like, I don't want to use the Spellbreaker here. This makes me sad. The one good thing is that he's at 16 life. We have Hellscream. So hopefully we can make something work here. Alright, so let's see. Got the Armor Smith, we got that. I think I might just do... Like if you Spellbreak Armor Smith here, clear that. Then we get 2 damage minions, and then go for Battle Rage next turn. Hopefully our minions will survive. Yeah. Okay, let's do it that way. Just hope he doesn't kill us. Oh, our minions, I mean. Because we really need some cards here. Hopefully he will spend his mana on playing a taunt or something instead. At least let us live with 1 minion. Yeah, he would have killed that one first if he was gonna do... Yeah, okay. Let's do that. 2 damage battle... 2 mana Battle Rage. That's okay. We could slam here. Actually, let's battle rage first. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it here. Well, if you slam and withdraw... Could I change my mind? Maybe, actually. Let's slam here. Because I'm thinking Taskmaster and this one to kill that, but... Maybe if we got a weapon or something... Battle Rage... Play this, no. Let's do the Battle Rage here. See what we draw. Okay. That. Kill that. And then... Okay. I think I will probably just play 2 Shredders next turn, because... we need to apply some pressure, and then hopefully set up for a Hellscream kill. Well, let's see what you do. Emperor? Well, let's see what else we get. Maybe if we get like a 5 rewards or something. Emperor plus 5 rewards. Or even a Mad Bomber could be useful, maybe? And that into that, then Mad Bomber. Well, let's see what he plays, and let's see what we draw. Dr. Boom. Okay. Whirlwind. Okay, we have Grommash, we have Whirlwind. Of course, if he taunts up. Okay, you know what, let's play the 2 Shredders here and hope we can kill him next turn. Let's see if he has a big taunt for us. And if he does have a taunt, hopefully we can... No, because we can't play Execute even if we draw it. I was thinking of the Emperor here also, just in case I would draw like an Execute or something, so we could... But I feel like this is just much better here, it's just at like giving him stuff to deal with. Okay, well. I was like, but I mean, even we could have suicided it too if we needed to, but... Taunt. I mean, it's not surprising, but I was hoping against it. Grim Patron. What now? It's nothing good. Nothing is good here. The Emperor, maybe. Just play it. But it's like... This is like giving us 2 of them. That's just not enough, and then we can do nothing else. I think Emperor is best here, and just hope for better tidings in the future. But how much? He has 15 damage there on the board. This is rough. Okay, well, let's see. We need an Execute. If we get an Execute, then maybe... Maybe? No, because I don't think it's enough, but let's see. I wonder. Maybe he messes up. Or maybe we can just go for board clear next turn with an Execute, and then just kind of try and play the long game. Maybe get a Patron out, something. We'll see. It's just we didn't get enough out of our card draws here. Well, we haven't had our Acolytes, but that Inner Rage, it was so disappointing. It looked like it was gonna be great, but then it wasn't. Well, now we need a Black Knight. That could be interesting. This is not interesting. I think we have to do this, because otherwise we're dead. And then kill that. And then hope we get maybe a Taskmaster or something. Actually, Dr. Boom would probably be better. Just play that and hope we can wrestle back the board somehow. Well, Dr. Boom is not gonna save us versus a giant. Oh man, there is Dr. Boom, but he has lethal, so... Well, could have used you a little sooner. What a sad game. This deck overall, it does better versus aggressive decks than it does versus control decks. So, which is one of the reasons why I've been doing great this season, is that there have been so many aggressive decks. But once in a while you do face something like a Handlock, and it's not quite as good versus them as versus Face Hunter or Sue. But it does stand a chance, because I mean, I do run 2 executes, I do run a fairly aggressive curve, so it can apply some early pressure. But sometimes you just clear the board there, and you're kind of like stuck with a terrible hand, and then in a rage you can't get enough value out of. Alright, versus another warrior. I think we're gonna keep both weapons and see if we can get some minions. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not really what I was looking for. Acolyte is not something you want to play naked versus another warrior, which is actually one of the reasons why I keep the 5 rewards. To kill a potential Acolyte. And Death Spite is, well, Death Spite is always good. It's especially nice versus Armor Smiths. Well, let's see. It's your turn. Do you want to play this one? If you had a Frauding Berserker, I definitely would. But I think next turn... Well, we might draw into one. It's just, I might want to play this one on turn 4. And then I don't want to have this one already equipped. Let's just armor up. And then we'll see if he plays something I want to axe next turn. Or maybe I will just armor up again. I mean, I would love to draw a Frauding Berserker, but that's a bit of a long shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the Acolyte here, I don't think. The problem is, well, he has a 5 rewards, or even a Death Spite he can play next turn. Okay, let's play the Bomber. I don't mind losing this one to a weapon nearly as much as I mind losing the Acolyte. Especially when I have the Death Spite, because I want to obviously play this at the same time as I draw a card with something like Death Spite. Alright, not too surprising here. Of course I was hoping against it, but let's get this one out. No need to play a weapon in this spot. Come on, let's get a good minion. That is a good minion. I'll definitely take a Millhouse. Alright, so I think here a weapon is good. And then let's kill that. Hope he gets a weak minion. Well, it's not really what I had in mind, but Millhouse is better. Alright, so I have 2 Acolytes. I could get a whole bunch of cards. Could also play the Patron. I could play Frauding plus an Acolyte. I kind of like playing the Patron when you can activate it twice when you play it.
What now?
Or at least have an empty board. But I mean, the only thing he would have would be... Yeah, I think the Acolyte is at least 1, and then... Let's play 1 Frauding Berserker too. To have some meat out there. Okay. You do that. That. Buff this one up like crazy. It's probably gonna die to execute or something like that. But that's okay. Kill that. That's a pretty good Frauding Berserker. Well, let's see. If you're really lucky, he doesn't have a way to deal with it. And then we can buff it up further next turn. That's unlikely though. I mean... Yeah, okay, execute. But it's nice to get rid of an execute. I would rather get it used on a frauding than something like Dr. Boom or something like that.
Let the pain speak to me.
Interesting. Wow. That's he's desperate when you play that without activating the turn you played, and he even sees like a visible way for me to kill it. So we have the Grim Patron, the Taskmaster. Maybe later. I think this turn we're gonna do something else. Yeah, let's draw a card. Whirlwind. Alright, see, that's what I'm talking about. For turn 8, possibly. So let's do that. Play Lothar, run into the face. And he's gonna kill Millhouse with the Spectral Spider, I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. At least we get some damage in. I mean, Millhouse has done some good work this game, that's for sure. Alright, kill that. Dr. Boom. That's interesting, isn't it? So we have the Patron, we have the Taskmaster, we have the Whirlwind, but then the bombs are also a little scary, right? Do we want to kill a bomb here? Oh, I mean, the bombs could hit the patrons and spawn even more, but it could also just kill the patrons. Let's kill... What, did he die to Whirlwind? You know what, let's ignore the bomb. Let's kill... Yeah, okay. Then we can clear the board. Do that. Do that. Then... Oh, that. And that. And end turn and see where the bombs land. And hopefully they hit a patron for like 1 or something. Oh, not that patron. Nah, it's still fine. It's fine. Alright. Let's see if he has a brawl. Sarah? That's not what you want here. Okay, well, we have 11, 14. Oh. So do we have lethal? I think we do. 11, 14, 18. Alright, so if you just go for the face with everything. That takes him down to 4. And play Hellscream. Alright, that went a lot better than last game. So let's see how we do in the third game here. Versus 2 control decks so far, so it would be nice if you could face something a bit more aggressive. Just because this deck is better versus it. Of course it does stand a chance versus control, which is nice. I haven't found any really terrible matchups for this deck. The worst matchup is probably Control Warrior, actually. But it's not hopeless, as you saw. It can win versus it, but it's a rough matchup. Need to get a little lucky, as we did. Mad Bomber, Frothing, good. Alright, I'll take it. Would be nice if this was maybe a 4-drop or, you know, like a Death Spite or Shredder or something, but hey. Well, now we really want a weapon. Alright. Come on, innovate a Shade and then lets the Mad Bomber hit 2. Kill it. I would be really lucky, but I would certainly have appreciated it. Let's get it out there. Could have played the Armor Smith, but... I want to apply more pressure here. Right, in case he does the Wild Growth thing, then we can get 3 damage in instead of just 1. Okay, here we play the Flooding. Unfortunately, he has 4 mana already. I've done pretty good versus Druids though, even though they're control deck as well. But I've done way better versus Druids than, say, Control Warriors overall. Of course, it's always tough when they get that Wild Growth on turn 2. So let's see how this one goes. Do you have a way to kill the Frothing Berserker? I hope not. Okay. At least you had to use a swipe on it, so that's a swipe out of the way, and it doesn't clear the board, which is nice. Could play the Berserker, but I wish I had something different than what I do have. Not too excited about this hand. If you play this, trade that, then this will be a 4-4. It's not too exciting. Let's just play 2 armor smiths here. Yeah, it fits the curve. But I really hope we get something useful here, like a Death's Bite mainly is what I'm looking for. Wouldn't mind an Execute either, because I have a feeling that he's gonna play a Druid of the Claw or a Sludge Belcher or something. Would be lovely to get rid of those, but both Execute and Death's Bite can do that. I would actually say that Death's Bite does it better. So that's what I really want, because then we can also get the Dread Corsair out. Let's see what he does. Yeah, that's the Druid of the Claw. Oh, interesting. So it's... Oh, he's gonna use Innovate then? Yeah, to get rid of that one. Huh. Alright. Well, I still would like a Death's Bite. Mad Bomber. Mad Bomber. Okay, let's do this. Come on, hit the Acolyte. I'll hit that one twice. Alright, let's kill it. I guess that kinda worked. I'm not too excited about... Oh man, like if this one gets silenced, we could be in serious trouble when it comes to card draw. Ah, that's not good. The worst part is that they even get the cheap Ancient of Laws, which means that he can refill the hand. Ah, but he doesn't even need to refill his hand, it's already pretty full. There's like no... we don't have any way of killing it. Oh man, we need to just sacrifice the Acolyte and hope to draw something to kill it with. Oh no! Oh, oh man. But I just... could have used you earlier, Death's Bite. I was really... Okay. It's not over yet, but... him having that out for 2 turns... that's rough. He might... Let's see if he kills the Falling Berserker, or if he wants to get his cards even cheaper. No, he kills the... Okay. So at least he only got 1 charge of that. Okay, that's good. What is not good... Oh. Alright, well let's... I think we're gonna go aggressive here. Try and finish him off. Soon, hopefully. Now, say we get Grommath, for example, right? But we also have the Patron play, possibly next turn. Especially if we get like a Taskmaster or a Whirlwind or something to go with it. All that ruins everything. That's been the theme of this game. And actually that first Warlock game too. Second game though really went well. Ah well. Can't have it all. We got him down to 11 though. So close, but... okay. Another Death's Bite. Okay, let's go. Come on. Let's go for the face. And... or do we go for... Harrison? You know what? Let's go for a little bit of board control here. Play that. I mean, he's gonna trade the 5-1 into the Shredder. I assume. Right. Okay. That's not a bad one. So we actually clear the board here. And we still have the possibility of drawing Grommash. But of course he could play a taunt. But then we have the other Grim Patron play, maybe? Especially if we get something else to trigger it. Okay, so he heals. And play that. Oh, come on, Whirlwind. That would be so good. Clear the board, get 4 patrons. It's not Whirlwind, but it's still pretty good. Let's go. Wow. We might win this. Oh, we might lose. We'll just have to wait and see here. Patrons are our last hope. Huh. He might play the combo to clear the board here. Well, let's see. What a game. Well, what do you got for us? Yeah, combo. I was kind of thinking that would happen. Yeah, and then he's got to clear the board this way. I mean, at least he leaves an empty board behind himself. But the problem, of course, is that we don't have any cards. Battle Rage. Battle Rage. That's not that exciting. Do we play the Battle Rage? Okay, you know what? I think we have to. We need to get some... Oh, man. Alright. Alright. 5 works. Is that... We still have Grommash, right? Okay, you know what? There's one more hope. Right? Right. Okay, come on. Let's get Grommash and win this game. And let's not taunt up. Let's not do that at all. Don't heal either, for that matter. It would be such a great victory. Okay, I think there's a 1 in 14. That's not impossible. Well, let's see. Slam. Oh. We have a 1 in 13 now. Wait, no! We can't play Grommash and execute Grommash and Whirlwind after using the 2 mana. Let's see, how much damage does he have? 5. Yeah, I'm not looking too good now. But let's slam that Black Knight. So if he armor up, I mean, we could go for the... That's 10, 17. He doesn't have visible lethal, but... Okay, let's try and see if we can survive one more turn for Grommash. The chances, I would put them at less than 1% of winning this game. But it's not entirely impossible. The fact that he's just going for the face like that pretty much means that we're dead though. So yeah, which we are. Alright. That was almost saved by the Grim Patron, but not quite. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.